to you then. You ready?
Yeah.
Thank you, Gilius, for joining us over here with Esports. Today, you guys finally ended the rogue win streak. I saw that you and all your teammates were very vocal about beating them tonight. So where did this confidence come from? Did you guys have like a very good result in scrims, or?
Yeah, we had like the last time we scrimmed rogue, we had decent results with them. Like before, we would get 5 out by them, but last week we actually won like 2 or 3 games with them, as far as I remember in scrims. So we kind of knew we could take them down. Like if we can beat them twice in scrims, then we can beat them in a BO1 as well. And we also feel like we're just better players. Like I don't see their roster being like too scary. Yeah, they're 5-0, but I think we're just better.
All right. What has changed since the beginning of the split in the terms of you guys progressing through?
So what changed is, I mean, not much changed, honestly. Like we just choked the first week, and it was different playing officials together. Like we thought we are good coming into Super Week, but then we realized we are actually not that good, and that official matches are a lot harder to play than scrims or solo queue. And communication was kind of off. So we just talked about it as a team, had like a little talk, and we decided to talk more and be more active on the map and just contest a lot more, be more aggressive. And I think that helped us a lot.
Okay, what's so different between actually playing, in the office just in scrims and then playing, I was going to say on stage, but technically you're still in the office.
Yeah, so how do I explain this? So first of all, you are under pressure because results matter, right? Like losing a game does not feel good, and we all know this. So losing a scrim does not feel bad, but losing an official feels really bad. So we for sure all pressure ourselves, and I think the game instinct becomes different when you play officials. You're more scared of fog of war. You're more aware. You're more careful with how you play the map, and that can sometimes bite you back if you're too careful, right? In scrims, it's very loose. Everyone just goes in, doesn't give a fuck, and just fights. And so this kind of mindset of not caring, right, is what we need in officials too in order to beat these top teams. So I think that's the main difference.
I just saw a meme on Twitter that was the big buff dog meme and the little scaredy dog, and the big one was like Schalke versus like top teams, and then Schalke versus bottom tier teams. What is it about the top tier teams that brings this fire in you guys?
It's like, so first of all, we are like not scared of these top teams. Like other teams, they see these nameplates and they're maybe afraid of doing plays, but we see it kind of as an opportunity, smashing these nameplates down. Like if I face Caps and Reckless, then I have very high motivation. And I think today the motivation only came from Odoamne. Beating Odoamne was very crucial for us. Can't let him get away with another win. Like he changes team and then he can't just go win streak forever, right? So I think the other teams are just a bit too afraid of dying, maybe. Like it's only a video game, so it's not bad to just die sometimes and make some plays. I think it's important in League to be aggressive.
Yeah, say that of it's only a game to some people in solo queue. About Odoamne, let's talk about how you guys know him extremely well. You know exactly how he plays. How does that play when it comes to facing him as opposed to playing with him?
I mean, that's what you think, right? You go into the game thinking you know what he does, but this was a very stable Odoamne today. Hard to gank. He was like freezing permanently top and making our lives hard with the channeled. He's very solid. I didn't know we had the pleasure to play with such a good top laner last year. So I'm happy that he's doing well in Rogue. So
All right, that's great. And just on the subject of top laner, let's talk a little bit about BB and the synergy that you have with him and Abe. In an interview that I did earlier this year, Abedage told me that you guys are really good friends and that sometimes helps in the game. How do you feel about that?
Maybe it helps him. For me, it's more outside of the game. What's like this bond that we have as teammates helps me a lot outside of the game. Maybe for Abe it also helps in game. For me, it's more. I mean, I don't care who I like about any friendships or any enemies. Like I just try to fucking win when I play. But outside of the game, it's very nice to have this comfort that I have friends next to me playing with me, and no one here is scared of anyone betraying each other or any drama. You know, we're just friends. We're gonna play as this team for the whole year. And if someone has a bad week, we try to help him. You know, there's no bullying around here. There's just helping and having fun. And when someone's down, we help him get up and become better. So I think that's the most important for me.
All right, and talk about the long-term plans. Where do you think Schalke is going to be by the end of the year? It's a little bit out there, but if you have an idea.
I think Spring Split finals is what's gonna happen. We're gonna make finals in spring. If we're gonna win the Spring Split, I don't know, because G2 is pretty good. I think Summer Split Worlds should be doable. Seeing the growth of this team in like 1 month already like motivates me. I think in summer we're gonna be absolute beasts. So I think Worlds is in there. Like we just really need to get to Worlds because I think in Worlds we will do a lot of damage to these Asian teams. I think they will not know what will hit them when they face us. So
who are you looking for specifically?
I think these like really strategic teams. Like I would actually like to face Damwon. They play very clear cut, and I don't think you can beat them by just playing correctly. We have some animals in our team like Limit, like Neon. Neon is a guy who will jump into 5 people with Kaiser. So and we have BB is complete crazy guy who will also do crazy plays on site. He knows he's getting ganked. He's gonna 1v5. So